Guys, welcome to Co Academy. Guys, in this video, we'll be talking about two very major and very important concepts in sociology, which are essentially the ways of looking at different social phenomena. So, the first school of thought is positivism, and the second is interpretivism. Okay, interpretivism. Sorry for the wrong, sorry for misspell. So, what is positivism? Well, positivists say that sociology is a science. Okay, they say that it's the queen of sciences. But Auguste Comte, who is considered to be the founder of sociology, he said that basically sociology is the queen of sciences. And why would he say that? Basically, he says that any behavior of an individual or a society is explained and can be explained by cause and effect relationships. So basically, Durkheim and Comte they stressed on social facts, which can they said that they can be explained through cause and effect relationships. Of course, their methods were quantitative since they were positivists and they believed that sociology is a science. They believed in quantitative research, and this is that quantitative research can actually result in objectivity and accurate measurement. So, as you know, Durkheim and Comte, since they were positivists, they studied the different social phenomena and those social phenomena and social facts at the macro level, at a structural level. For example, Durkheim studied suicide, wherein he compared the suicide rates in different countries. He did not study the individual, basically victims of suicide. No, he says that that's not the way to go about it. What is the right way to go about it is that one should study the the macro and structural reasons for suicide. So he came up with different reasons like the lack of integration or too much integration, and lack of basically lack of regulation or too much regulation. Those were the basically dimensions upon which he gauged as to why people commit suicide, and he came up with four different types of suicides. So what Comte and Durkheim did and what they believed is that every social fact and every social phenomena can be explained in terms of macro and structural theories, and science, that is the use of science and quantitative techniques, is the way to go about it. The opposite of positivism is interpretivism. So, interpretivists say that sociology is not a science. It's about meaning which can't be measured. So, for example, Mead and Weber, they believe that sociology is assigning meanings to individual acts. So, they believe that behavior is explained by free will and not external causes. Whereas, the positivists believe that behavior is caused by external causes, just like Durkheim believed that behavior is caused by societal factors, how an individual is integrated into society, whether he is not. So Weber and Mead believe that that's not the case. It's behavior can be explained at an individual level. So they basically saw society and basically studied social actions at a micro level, at social and at the micro level, and they studied social action at the micro level. For example, uh, discovering suicide and everything, like how would Weber go about studying suicide? Well, he would say that, okay, what is the ideal or typical characteristics of a suicide victim? Now once that is known, then he can basically use it as a comparison to study on a case to case basis individual victims of suicide, and then he would gauge as to why this individual committed suicide. Because if a typical suicide victim had these categories, then why this individual category, which this particular individual committed suicide? So yes, Mead and Weber, they were interpretivists, and they basically believe that sociology is not a science; it's rather assigning meanings, uh, both objective and subjective. So it's more about free will. Okay, there's no such thing as external factors which cause social acts. So I believe this video clarified your concepts as to what is the difference between positivists and interpretivists. Durkheim and Comte were positivists, whereas Mead and Weber were interpretivists. Okay, so that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and do give us a thumbs up if you believe that this video clarified your concepts regarding positivism and interpretivism. Thanks for watching.